Getting needles at the doctor is never fun. It hurts and you have to get so many. But what exactly is in the needle and what does it do to your body? How does a vaccine protect you from different illnesses?
To understand how a vaccine protects you against certain illnesses, we first have to understand how your body naturally fights and protects you from the disease. When you get sick, the germs from the disease invade your body and start multiplying and making you ill. And that's when your immune system takes action and fights against the virus. White blood cells called macrophage engulf the invading germs. Other white blood cells called B and T lymphocyte help eliminate the virus as well. These cells create a protein called antibodies that attach to the virus and stop it from replicating. The antibodies also indicate where the virus is, so other white blood cells know to destroy it. T cells also produce antibodies and kill the virus. Through these superpowered white blood cells, your body fights against invading germs and helps you get better. This is the human defense system against invading viruses. After the disease has been killed, some B and T cells stick around so they remember how to kill the virus in case it invades again. Because your body knows how to eliminate the disease, this creates an immunity to the disease so you can't get it again.
Inside a vaccine is a trace of a disease called an antigen. The antigen in the needle is either dead or very weak, so it won't make you sick. Your body fights against the disease the same way it would against a live strain of the virus. When the vaccine is injected, it imitates the disease, so your body recognizes it as an invading germ. The vaccine, however, doesn't make you sick. Your body's immune system reacts to the injection and attacks the strain of disease. The superhero white blood cells and antibodies take action again and eliminate the virus. Once the disease is killed, some antibodies stick around and they remember how to kill the disease. It is as if the disease had actually invaded the body. This creates an immunity to the disease so you won't get it again if you had the vaccine. Some vaccines give lifelong immunity with one dose, but others require multiple doses or boosters to maintain the immunity.
The invention of vaccines was a very important moment for medical history. The first vaccine was created in 1796 with a doctor named Edward Jenner. Edward Jenner was a country doctor from Berkeley, England. Jenner observed that people who became sick with a disease never became sick with that same disease again. During this time, smallpox was a disease that was spreading quickly. Jenner overheard a milkmaid saying that because she had had cowpox, she would never had smallpox. Jenner tested this. He collected a sample of pus from a cowpox lesion on a milkmaid's hand. Then he injected the sample into a young boy. A few days later, Jenner injected a sample of smallpox into the boy and he was not affected by the disease. And this experiment showed how the boy had been built up an immunity to smallpox through the injection of cowpox. And this was the first immunization. And today there are vaccines for polio, influenza, tuberculosis, smallpox, and many other diseases.
Vaccines do not always guarantee immunity, however. Sometimes the vaccine won't make someone immune to the disease. Vaccines work on most people, though. If someone is vaccinated, then most people are immune to the disease. That means that most people can't get the disease. If most people aren't able to become infected, then even the people who aren't immune will not get sick because there's no one to infect them. When people don't vaccinate, they aren't immune. Then they can become infected with the virus and spread it to others who are also not immune. Vaccines have eliminated many diseases like measles. However, when people are not vaccinated, it allows for cases of eradicated diseases to resurface.
Vaccines are a medical miracle that have helped protect humans against many dangerous diseases. They trigger an immune response from the body and producing antibodies. These antibodies learn and remember how to kill the virus, and this develops an immunity to the disease. All vaccines we have today were made possible by the experiment of Edward Jenner. The vaccines keep us safe from so many different diseases. And in the future, we might have vaccines for every disease. And maybe one day vaccines will lead to the complete eradication of diseases in the world.
Created using Powtoon.